Hey YouTube. Let me see. Looking for it. Looking for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm missing a zero. Hey YouTube. I'm just waiting for it to load. Okay. Okay. It's loaded up now in my streaming device. It's your girl, the Empress Royale, and I have to honor what I said I was going to give you guys, which is the breakdown of these major arcanas. If you remember in the last reading, we were breaking down, not the last reading, but the video that coincides with this. It broke down the minor arcanas, which explains the four dynamics of different types of people. I do want to go back and retouch on that because I kind of didn't give like the good and bad side of each. I kind of just gave my, I don't want to say opinion, but my version of what those cards meant. And but I also wanted to show y'all the path though. But the way I'm breaking down these major arcanas is basically in story form so that you understand. Going through these major arcanas is going to teach you about the major life lessons that you could possibly have. There's not many life lessons to learn, but the few that are the few that we can recognize is within this deck. So the major arcanas talks about major things that's happening in your life. This is that deck. The major arcana, the minor arcanas has all the swords, the pentacles, the cups, and the wands. The major arcanas is everything outside of those four cups. So major arcana, minor arcana, major things that's going on in your life, minor things that are going on in your life. Okay? These things has been happening since the beginning of time, since these days. This has what's been going on. These are the issues that have been being checked and worked out and transmuted, and the issues. These are the generational curses that people talk about. Like, oh, I just broke a generational curse. They overcame one of these obstacles, or more, one or more of these obstacles. When they say, oh, I got a small victory today. Yes, I registered my business or something like that. That's a small victory, but it helps overcome a small obstacle that could lead to a bigger, plan. But the major arcanas hit us at times where things matter the most. These happen on a regular basis. The major arcanas, when they talk about major arcanas, they're talking about things that happen at a major time in your life. Like, for instance, this man right here is about to take a leap of faith. He about to jump off a cliff. That means he about to do something he never did before. This Seven of Swords man is holding swords, like he's sneaking off with something. That means he's been taught a lot of things that he know about, and he's not sharing that information, and he's running off with it. While this person over here is just about to take a whole leap of faith in a brand new venture. But see, when you take a leap of faith in your life, look how much you gotta carry. When you steal, look how many burdens come with stealing. That's a visionary right there. This is how many burdens you will have to carry if you take your own leap of faith. This is how much trouble you'll go to trying to steal your leap of faith. Do you want a burden this light? You want burdens this light, or you want this many burdens to deal with after you take your leap of faith? That's a choice that a lot of us have to recognize when making decisions in our life on a regular basis. Every small decision adds up to big decisions, and when it comes time to make major decisions, your small decisions matter. And those are the things that people pay attention to. So if you're ever like on trial or under investigation, they're looking at all of the small things that are being done, all the small money that's being spent, all of the smallness that's being done. That's what people look into. That's what they check for when it comes time for judgment. So all the little deeds matter. You may not see a big, huge, grand gesture, but the small deeds matter. That's why when it comes to men and women relationships, like, The small things that men can do outside of giving you money matters. You know, if they don't know how to cook, they know how to buy a meal. If they don't know how to drive, they will rent a car. So, you know, they make up for their lack. Give people the opportunity to make up for their lacks. People who don't like to make up for their lack are people who be in Seven of Swords energy. People who do like to make up for their lack, they would take a leap of faith and try something new to do. Okay? That was just one example. So let's go through the major arcanas quickly. I don't want this to be a long reading because it's really simple. First in life, I'm going to just run it through and then run back. The first thing in life you have to do is take a leap of faith. That's the Fool card. We're taking a leap of faith. After you got to go to God when it comes. This card has a 0 on it because numerology. You know, I'm reading numerology too. When it comes to 0, that's the word of God. God tells everybody what to do. God gave everybody a plan. I don't want to hear nobody say, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to take my life. God gave everybody a plan. That's your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. It's on you to make those hopes and dreams and wishes come true because that's what God planted in you to do. He just wanted you to do it in a creative way. Nobody said catering to your hopes and dreams and stuff had to be hard. No, it's easy if you do what the Most High asks you to do at the time that He asks you to do it. That's taking that leap of faith. After you take a leap of faith, you'll be surprised. Usually most of us get surprised. This the Magician card. God pull a trick out there for you. He makes something happen for you. You make the first step, God will put you 10 steps forward. That's when the magic happens, but you got to take the first step. That's like registering a business. You know, before you could everybody want to start a business. Everybody want their business to work out, so some people start without registering. If you start a business without registering it, you don't get the rewards that come with registering a business. The moment you register a business, people of that sector has to reach out for you to offer you opportunities. You're going to get plenty of opportunities offered to you, but you cannot get an opportunity offered to you when you didn't put nothing on the table for an opportunity to present itself. Okay? So first, after you take that leap of faith, the magic happens. And then the High Priestess steps in. The High Priestess is like it's like revealing secrets. So it's like, okay, let's reveal to the world what you sought out to do. Or this is like uh it's the highest card in the deck because it's like dealing with intuition. It's like the all knower has to like approve your decision. Like your higher self has to approve your decision, or like, you know, God's appointee has to approve your plan before we submit it into you getting your actual just due rewards. Okay, so then the High Priestess, you get your intuition, you get your spiritual gifts. So once you take that leap of faith and going towards the Most High, going towards the plan that the Most High set for you, he put you on your straight path. You be relieved. Okay, and then he pushes you even further. He gives you your spiritual gift. You took that leap of faith to take that journey with God. He's opening up your spiritual gifts. That's the gift of prophecy, the gift of service, the gift of, you know, that's your clairaudience, your clear sentience, you know, that sixth sense. Your sixth sense opens up because God has to speak to us indirectly. God can't speak to us directly because he can't reveal himself right now. Okay, so he has to speak to us indirectly. That's like having a silent partner. They can't reveal themselves, okay, because too much will be at stake if they reveal their identity. Okay, so then you have the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, after you take a leap of faith and you get your spiritual downloads, God has to upgrade your life. He has to upgrade you to an Empress, to an Emperor. Okay, choose your I'm not gonna say choose your positions, because baby, if you're born a man, you're a man. If you're born a woman, you're a woman. You just have to learn how to balance out your energies so that there's no confusion being caused. Okay, if you a man and you feel like a woman, you just have high class taste. You a high class male with a lot of feminine energy. That don't mean you like men. You like bright things that attract you. So those bright things attract you, so your woman could be attracted to you because your woman is just as flamboyant as you are. You just have to find her. She may not be in the same location as you though. Then there's so this the next level. You get your position, your emperor empress position. This is the emperor and the emperor can only handle these types issues, major issues, in a way that kings and queens cannot. Then you have the Hierophant card. Okay, the Hierophant is like the judge. That's what exactly what it looks like. A judge, a marriage, the government, some form of institution, a public company. A corporate, official building, police, whatever, whoever. Somebody is like it's a judge. It's somebody making a decision between two people. Okay, when you go through life, you take your leap of faith. Okay, to ask God to help you find your helpmate. God approves your helpmate. This is the steps of life, okay? You go out to the world, you do what you gotta do, you turn on, put your little magic on, you seek who you need to seek, you find. And this is a man. You see, the men take a leap of faith. They go out to the world, they seek their empress, they become emperor. In that order, this is a man. The man seeks the woman. It's like high priestess get permission from the mother to get their emperor, and then boom, they're married. That's like a marriage, like a contract. Okay, after you get your partner, okay, your higher level commitment. That's sealed and solidified. You have a solid relationship. Okay, now you have to think about the lovers, the everybody in the background. Okay, everybody who loves you outside of this person, they have a place now, and it's not in the same place as your empress or your emperor. Okay, everybody else has a different place. Now you got to think about all the relationships that you were in, and you gotta, this is the chariot is next. You gotta see where all of those relationships are headed. It's like once you find your match, then your relationship with everybody else, friends, family, associates, bosses, workers, whoever, you have to move, travel away. You have to figure out where you're taking those relationships. Are they welcome into your kingdom? Are they not welcome into your kingdom? But everybody can't make it into the kingdom. It's just not enough space. Sorry. Then you have the strength card. This gives you the decision to move away. This gives you the power to move away. This is just, can you tame the beast within you to remove yourself from your comfort zone, or are you gonna stay there or sit comfortable, or as that type of decision making. So you're moving forward with life, but you gotta have the strength to move forward. You gotta tame the beast within in order for you to move forward on a solid new beginning. You can't move forward on a solid new beginning without taming the beast within, because you could ruin your whole beginning before it even starts. Okay? Then, oh wait, you have the Hermit. Next is the Hermit card. The next major arcana is the Hermit card. This is going deep within. This is soul searching. This is oh man, like you searching in the dark, and then bing, the light comes on. Like you gotta go in your closet, your prayer closet, your you gotta go to your safe place. You gotta go to your mama house. You gotta go to your daddy basement. You gotta go somewhere where you hide and crawl into your hole and think about the actions that you just took. Because Act 9 is about foreign learning, foreign traveling, foreign higher learning, that type of thing. So you just experience something new. But what you just experienced left you alone. It leaves you alone to think about your actions, okay? So say for instance, if you was involved in in a higher level commitment like a marriage, and you went towards, you backstep towards an old relationship, that, and you didn't have the strength to abide by your marriage, you will end up alone. The consequences of that means you're going to end up alone. Okay, what happens when you come out of this loneliness and forgive yourself after you lost all of this? The bad side of this is like losing all of this, you're alone. You know, the good side of this is giving you strength. The bad side of this is leaving you alone. So if you abide by your higher level commitment, God gives you the strength to move forward. But if you don't, you will end up alone. How do I know that? What's the next card out? The Wheel of Fortune. It determines your fate. Did you have the strength to abide by your marriage, or did you not have the strength to abide by your marriage? Because dealing with the Empress and the Emperor is a higher level commitment. Okay, this is not the kings and queens going around trying to figure out who their high level commitment is. This is after your high level commitment has been solidified. Okay, y'all should have gotten all of this junk out already before you make it to this level. You go through this junk with kings and queens. You don't go through any of this. You shouldn't have to go through any of this with an emperor. The lessons got to be learned, right? And once lessons is learned, justice will be served. What did this just show us? Every relationship is tested. All all your relationships will be tested, but justice will be served after all of your relationships have been tested. Then you're going to have to go within. Once justice is served, once you get the justice for, seeing where everything is going, then you have to uh, go within. You got to go within. You got to heal. This is a healing moment. Like, I'm stuck right here. I know I'm not going anywhere. This is the final decision. Like, you're making up your mind, but you're going within, deep, deep within. You're just hanging around, trying to figure out why your life is being delayed. What's going on with the delays around your life? And then eventually this hangman turns back upright. He stands back up on his feet. And then ding, the light bulb comes on and he gets this idea like, okay, now I know what to do. Now I know where I went wrong. Now I know who the snake is in the grass. Now I know which way I should have went. Now I know if what to do, what not to do. Now I know what's right. Now I know what's wrong, because now I know how my actions or my attitude or my something affects somebody else. They get the aha moments. Okay. Once you get the aha moment in your life, you put a death to things that no longer serve you. You let go of what was and you move forward in your new beginning. And that balances out the scales. Once you put a death to the past and everything that ruined your higher level commitments, or leveling up with the Most High, or building a relationship with yourself, or building a relationship with the Most High, balance comes. Temperance is about balancing out the scales. It's about testing the waters, seeing where things going, rocking the boat a little bit. Some people like to rock the boat. Before they step back out and try this all again, they got to test the waters. So balance will come. As soon as balance comes, so will the devil. We're going to leave him sideways. So will the devil. Once you get balance in your house, the devil will come through. There's always somebody who wants to stay attached to your situation that's no longer available to stay attached to your situation. There are devils that attach themselves, that literally look around for relationships to attach themselves to. That's people who don't mind intervening with other people's relationships, people who don't mind getting in between other people's relationships, because they know they use that as an opportunity for them to survive. The devil that comes in between your relationship knows that if you do something wrong by them, they could threaten your life now. And now they could blackmail you. They may not ever have the balls to go step to your partner and say, look what your partner did with me. But they're going to use that as a manipulation tactic to blackmail you out of your relationship, drain you of your funds, have you lose your relationship, and go back to your relationship with with nothing. That's their job. That is their job, because they already sold their soul to the devil, so they want you to sell your soul too. If people are coming in between your relationships and they don't have positive advice, because relationships help everybody involved. So if they're not coming bringing to your relationship positive advice, they're coming to your relationship to cause a tower. That's the next card, tower. That's the test. The devil always has to test you. The devil's always going to test you. For as long as the devil's allowed to rule, the devil is always going to test you. So what makes you think that you could start something good in this world and not be tested? What makes you think you could do all good in the world and have your good not tested? You're going to be tested because God has to see if you're willing to fight for what you just asked for. You're begging God for a relationship. Then when you get in a relationship, you go ahead and test it with the devil. And then you mad. Then when you end up backloading, you begging God for the same thing all over again. How many times you expect God to send you a boat? He only sent 3 the last time. You see what I'm saying? Towers will happen if you play with this devil. Okay? If you don't play with the devil, there's divine intervention for you. If you play with the devil, this card shows 2 different meanings. If you play with the devil, you see that water, she pouring it all out. She pouring the God to make you pour everything out. Throw the whole relationship away. Everybody get thrown off the boat. They throw everybody off the boat. You understand? But if everything went smooth sailing, that's God saying, let me water your pond and your grass. Let me water everything for you so everything grows and sprouts the way I need it to for you. That's God blessing your life. You understand? And then here comes the secrets. Once you've made this decision to test or not test your relationship, to balance your relationship out or not balance the relationship out, then secrets have to be exposed. In order for a relationship to be balanced out, the secrets have to come to light. God has to reveal all things. He has to bring all things to light. This is the ultimate decision that the Most High is doing. This is something that the Most High is doing for you. If it's a tower, you're going to know why it's a tower. If they're meant for you, you're going to know why they're meant for you. Everything comes to light. What's the next card? The sun, the moon, the sun. How ironic. How ironic. None of this is real, but it's so ironic that the sunshine comes after the darkness. That might be the Most High saying, did you go through the sun to get to me? Because judgment will be called. Everybody's under judgment. If you went through the sun to get to the Most High, good judgment. If you didn't go through the sun to get through the Most High, bad judgment. Because that's how you know what secrets are to be revealed, the good or the bad secrets. Good and bad secrets about to come out, but somebody's on the winning side, somebody's on the losing side. But it depends on all of your actions, all of your small actions that add up. That's why they say do good when nobody else is watching, because you never know who's watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's why I just always do good. And if I choose to do bad, I'm doing it for a reason, because I know somebody set that up. The next 2 cards is, after judgment comes change. The world card. The world card. Everybody has to go through judgment. Everybody. Every single person on this earth has to go through judgment. Everybody has to be called for all of their small deeds that they think don't matter. Those small white lies, the small little, let me just snatch this little thing from the store. It only costs $1. They ain't missing nothing. Everything matters. Every small detail matters. And you're going to be judged for every single thing in your life that you did not choose to fix. Yes, we still kill, seek, and destroy and to do these things. But once we realize that those things are wrong, if we do not seek an opposite action to take that's better, then you're under judgment. And you will be held accountable for that. So, if you did good, you'll get a new opportunity in the world. If you did bad, you will be stuck in the world right where you are, completing the cycle all over again. All over again. All over again. It's that simple. Learn your lessons. Women, stay in the house. The male will seek you. When a male has found his helpmate, that will be ordained by the Most High. Once y'all ordain that relationship by the Most High, you separate from your family and your friends. And y'all go off and be alone for a minute until y'all figure out where your relationship is going. And once y'all figure out where y'all relationship is going, then you know who you need to put it into so that you could balance. Then you know exactly who you need to put it into, and that you could balance out the scales in your relationship. And once you balance out the scales in your relationship, watch out for the devil, because the tower is coming. The devil has to reclaim everything that he owns, everything that the devil took from, everything that the devil gave you. He has to take back, because the Most High is about to reward you with his rewards. You understand? So once the Most High, once the devil take back all of what's his, then the Most High is going to reward you with what he promised you. But if you ain't letting go of what was given to you by the devil, you will never receive God's reward, because God don't share his rewards with devils. He don't cast his pearls unto swines. So he will not reward the wicked. And if you are part of the wicked, if you want to stay attached to the past and attached to everybody you know that's allowing you and distracting you from being in a full body relationship, you will not get that reward. When you in a relationship, the whole past gone. You don't know nobody. Nobody exists anymore except who's supposed to exist. And if you can't handle that, if you can't handle being alone with one person, you need other people to attach yourself to. You need other people to work with. You need other people to accomplish yourself with. You are not ready for marriage. If you still need outside people to help you on the inside of your relationship, you are not ready for marriage. You need to take a step back and prepare for that. Or you are not even ready for a higher level commitment. You're not ready to be a boss. You're not ready to be married. You're not ready to be head of a company. You're not ready to be head over a community. You're not even ready to be head over a household. Learn to be a head over your own household before you try to step your feet in your business in somebody else's household. How you maintaining other people's households when your household isn't even in check? Your bills aren't even paid. Your lights is about to get cut off. How do you do this? You don't do that. You get your life in order first and then go back and worry about everybody else, because their lives is obviously straight. And if it ain't, God will help them. Let God help people. Stop playing God's role and help yourself, and God will help you. But God not helping you help devils. That's what he's not going to do. God not going to help you help the devils he's trying to free you from. I'm sitting here trying to help devils God trying to free me from. Let me just stop. And then I'll know exactly who the devils are, because they all going to leave. Because they going to realize I ain't helping nobody. So that's what I have to do. I have to stop. Everybody has to stop. COVID said everybody has to stop, but nobody took heed, because everybody still want to party and mingle with their enemies and stuff. So you mingle with your enemies, you go down with them. You party. I mean, you mingle with like-minded people, you move up with them. You just gotta know which battles you want to face. You gotta know your battles. You gotta know your friends. You gotta know what type of situations you're gonna end up with in life. If my life hit a paradigm shift and I am back in 2008, where would my life have been taking me? What path and direction was I on before life took me off of my path? That's a decision we're all making right now. Where did my life begin going off track? I figured that out. And now that I figured that out, I could put my life back on track. But that's major and minor. So the major thing is, my life kind of hit a reset. The minor set is, it put me right back on the path that I needed to be on. Now I could go back and fix the mess, or not even the mess. I can go back and finish what I've started so that I can complete my mission. And now I had to release all of the past, the attitude, the situations, and everything that happened to me. I had to release all of that to recognize the new place that I am in life right now. And now the weight feels lifted off your shoulder and you get to move forward on your own. So with love, loyalty, honesty, and respect, be blessed, people. That's the major arcana explained. We only go through but so many problems in life. But the problems we go through is only because of the people we attach ourselves to. So detach yourself from people and I promise you won't have any problems. Be blessed, my people.